Hello guys, welcome. I just saw a Zizaran's video on my nerf predictions for part of Exile Scourge, and actually I wanted to prepare also one video on possible skills which will get nerfed. He is mentioning Spectral Shield Gladiator, Spectral Shield Raider, Forbidden Rite, and then maybe Exsanguinate Spellslinger, but that one he wasn't sure enough. Podcast he did with guys in Backlast with Tarkaket, and yeah, I figured out few things. I will not bore you with all the videos here, but we know for sure some things will get nerfed. Yeah, one of them is Forbidden Rite. That was confirmed from Chris. He doesn't like at all that it's superly overpowered. I mean, come on, it is. Like, I didn't play this league because I saw how overpowered it is, and yeah, it's not really appealing to me. So first nerf, definitely Forbidden Rite. Second nerf, Zizaran thinks the Raider should be nerfed. I don't really know why. I'm playing Val lighting skill, as you can see on the footage. This league is absolutely amazing. It melts through content, but with, you know, decent investment, I would say. I was really struggling on tier 16s. I was dying a lot before I you know, changed few things. I don't know why Rider should get nerfed. You know, it got nerfed already last patch. It does get hit quite a lot. The onslaught was nerfed from Ask Engine 3. The elemental elements, of course, got nerfed. Not as nerfed as Templar one, Inquisitor, right? The Inquisitor got totally, you know, it's pretty much useless now, and it's visible on Poi Ninja. If we check Poi Ninja right now, what's the percentage of people who play that? Okay, Inquisitor 0.8%, 0.8. That's like nothing, not even 1%. Yeah, the same is for Trickster, Champion, Chieftain, Pathfinder, Juggernaut, 1%. Elemental is also totally nerfed. So I don't agree with Zizaran. I mean, I don't think Rider should get nerfed. I don't think it's too strong. I think it's pretty balanced now. I mean, I'm playing it whole league. I'm normal player. I'm not streamer. I'm not super overpowered or anything like that. And I think Rider is in a really good spot now. Really, really good. I don't feel it's overpowered at all. You know, I mean, I'm able to do most of the content. I'm now with I have about not even 2 million DPS on Cyrus, and I can kill Cyrus Awakening 8 without pretty much deathless. Yeah, it's pretty tanky build, pretty tanky if you get it like to 5k. Anyway, nerfs. So Raider, I don't agree. I don't think Raider should go nerfed. I don't see why, you know. I would honestly like to see he got a little bit buffed, you know. Okay, what else we have? Gladiator SST. Yeah, it's current meta. Maybe slight change to shield charge and you know, spectral shield throw will be okay. Let's see. But yeah, I don't see, it doesn't need to be nerfed. I think we should see more buffed, and actually Chris Wilson confirmed that we will see much more buffs. There will be no nerf fest like 3.15 anymore. Other nerfs which Zizaran didn't mention, and I think they should be mentioned, and I hope it will not get nerfed, is seismic trap. This thing is just, it's crazy as Forbidden Rite, I would say. I mean, you saw I Am Exile, right? Playing it, probably. If you didn't see it, he played it in Gauntlet. He was number 1, but he you know, he did a few mistakes and died. but overall his playstyle, he was running through the content like no one. It was crazy, you know. So saboteur, very powerful this patch. 3.15, definitely saboteur, very strong. 3%, you know, so you see on Poe and Ninja, 3% saboteur. If you take seismic drop, 34% and exsanguinate 30%. So most of the people, not most of the people, but third of the people, let's say, are using seismic trap. The rest is using ice trap or lightning trap or eye of winter. The rest is not worth mentioning. So yeah, saboteur definitely, trap league, totem league, exactly as some people said. That was exactly the point. This league was trap and totem league, you know, seismic trap, forbidden rite. That was the domination here. Some people also play chieftain, but I saw only a few cases with high investment, so I'm not sure about that one.
At the moment, like it hasn't been going well communication wise recently, and that's something we want to address, which is why I'm here on the podcast today, to try to sort things out.
I can understand
tweak
that.
To fortify, just to clarify, because there's a history of by tweak to fortify, you mean that it's still going to be in the game next league, that sort of stuff.
Fortify will still be in the game, and the intention of the tweak, my understanding, is to make sure it fulfills its purpose as being for melee characters rather than for everyone. And the history of Fortify, if you're interested, is that in a game like Diablo 3, for example, they've got flat damage reduction for melee characters. The barb just takes 30% less damage than the other classes, and that's where their balance is, whereas we wanted to make it mechanical.
One nerf is also incoming in 3.16, or Chris Wilson is calling it tweak. It's coming to Fortify, actually. He's mentioning, as you heard, he's mentioning Diablo 3, where Barbarian gets 30% damage reduction to compensate that he's a melee. So yeah, let's see how they will tweak it to see the current state of Fortify. They reduced an effect of Fortify quite substantially, like it's really hard to scale it now. It's not so hard to get it. It was very easy to get it before, like one click of the flask, you know, took it. It didn't take a lot to get Fortify. Now it's harder. There is still tactic with vigilance and vigilance strike. Fortify support, maybe increase duration, and so on. You can I have on my lightning strike raider, I think 18% 18 seconds duration for Fortify, which is a lot, and it's 20% reduced damage, which is crazy. It's a huge buff for your character, but you know, I still die sometimes. It's you are not immortal with it. So I don't know. I would honestly buff it for melee characters, and yeah, ranged characters, they should get some way of defending themselves too. I don't know, you know, they have dodge, of course, evade, and they are ranged. That helps a lot. But I played the elemental hit raider, and I can tell you that was the shittiest build I've ever played. It was just shit. It didn't work at all. It needs a huge investment, and I felt like range sucks, mainly against these shield breakers from Expedition. Totally useless. Yeah, so sometimes melee character is actually better. I had much better experience with Lightning Strike Rider than Elahit, with very comparative investment. I would say like 10-15x was the investment for both, and Elahit was just shit. Like, honestly, I died 1200 times. So yeah, nerf Raider, please, come on. No, don't do that. Raider is okay. So Fortify, he's mentioning 30% reduction. We have 20. Maybe it will get buffed for melee characters, and maybe reduced for ranged. I don't know how to do that exactly, because you can still get it with weapon swap, or you know, shield charge, Fortify, shield charge, and Vigilant Strike, I suppose. Whirling Blade and Fortify they use a lot. So there are still and will be ways how to get Fortify range character, and I don't see anything wrong with it. So yeah, another nerf I don't want to mention because I hope GGG doesn't know about it, but it's not really overpowered thing. But it's a brittle. I don't know if you know that, but the Secrets of Suffering node can give you sub, brittle, and the third one I cannot remember, sub, brittle, and something. And it's huge. I mean, brittle can give you, if you do a lot of cold damage, it can give you 16% of crit base. 16%. That's like all things combined in endgame don't give you 16%. Like, I have almost all sources of crit and I have like 13. So, you know, brittle, I don't consider it overpowered. You need to sacrifice quite a lot. You need to be ice cold damage, so you need to somehow find a way how to convert your damage to cold or do the cold. And you need to do a big hit because brittle, you know, will get on a hit. There is also a trick how to get chill and shock even with brittle. I will not mention it. You can find it on your own. It's not that hard to find, so okay, I should mention it. You can find it. So the thing is that even the Secrets of Suffering tells you that you cannot get chill and shock or inflict it. The minions can. So basically you use Secrets of Suffering with skitterbots and that's it. You inflict sub, brittle, shock, chill, and the last one I cannot remember, sorry. So Scourge is the name of the league. Yeah, so that's my take on what nerfs we can expect in 3.16. It's a little bit longer video, but I think that's important to know. We expect a lot of buffs, of course. We don't want to see many nerfs. And yeah, for those of you who didn't check the Bakelast Expedition podcast with Chris Wilson, definitely watch it. There are lots of things mentioned. Chris is talking about so many buffs. I will create a separate video on buffs next week. This one should be nerfs. So I will talk only about nerfs here. Well, that would be all. Thank you very much.